Hello ladies and gentlemen, Dyson here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about what were the most popular games of June 2025. Earlier in the month I should have come out with a most anticipated videos of the month kind of video, but that ended up happening because Oblivion and the remastered Oblivion and Expedition 33 have taken up a lot of my time. I have finished Expedition 33, I'm going to do a New Game Plus run, all that fun stuff, got the Platinum Trophy. Now I'm back on Oblivion, and it's taking up a bunch of my time. I can't stop playing. I'm loving it too much. But that's why this video is coming at the last day of the month, because it's turned into, okay, what were the most popular games of the month? Which it'll just be like, okay, this is what come out, and now we know some things about some games where they didn't have good releases, and some things were really good and had a great release, and they turned out great and all that fun, cool stuff. So I'm not going to really talk about like a lot about what these games are. I'm planning on making this a short video so I can get it out and ready for the last day of the month, and then in July I should be able to do a most anticipated games of the month video, all my PlayStation Plus ones and all that stuff. I'd like to make stuff for Xbox too, but I'll need to start playing Xbox more because I'm just not playing as much Xbox right now. I do here and there, like I've played a little Starfield, I've played Halo Infinite and stuff, but PlayStation is just where I've played for a long time, and that's thanks mostly to Ratchet & Clank, my favorite series ever, so that's why I do the PlayStation videos. I'm rambling already and making the video longer than it needs to be, so we'll just get into it. Most popular thing, probably at least one of the most popular things came out this month on the 5th was Mario Kart World and the Switch 2. So yeah, I mean like duh, like racing game, it's Mario. Mario's the most recognizable figure in gaming, like most recognizable video game character. I've seen arguments about how he's not, and that I just don't understand. It's just like an undeniable fact at this point. It's like everyone knows Mario from around the world. And then the Switch 2, which I know there's a lot of controversy around it because of like pricing and things like that, and the games being $80 for a lot of the Switch 2 games, and some of the Switch games going up to $80. That is where I was surprised. Is the original Switch games going up to $80 that I was surprised by, but Nintendo will Nintendo when they want to, so yeah. But they're like, the games are going to go up anyways for everybody. Nintendo is just the first to pull the trigger. They have probably one of the best team of analysts in the world, so they knew when it was probably time to start upping prices on games. We've looked out as gamers to not have to pay a bunch of money for our games for a long time. Like, our price increases should happen more often than they do, so I'm not really too bummed by it. I probably will play like one or two less games a year because of it, but that's why I'm just going to really look for games that I love and like grindy-esque games and stuff like that. Really just look for games that I can play a bunch and that I really do love, for sure. Like Borderlands 4 looks incredible, so that'll take up a good amount of my time, luckily. But yeah, Mario Kart World and Switch 2 on the 5th. After that, we had Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, also on the 5th. It was decently popular from what I can tell. I'm going off of my list of what was actually most anticipated, because that would equal out to popularity, because not everyone who's anticipating the game gets it right away, but it's still on there. It's still on the list. After that, I mean, not really game release, but Summer's Games Fest happened on the 6th. People were really excited about some of the game announcements and things like that there. Heck yeah, that's cool. Then there was the Xbox Game Showcase on the 8th, and Final Fantasy 16 was announced to be dropping that day for Xbox, which I'm super happy now my Xbox homies can play that game, because I love that game. I love Final Fantasy 16, phenomenal game. Just a awesome game. I want to go back to turn-based Final Fantasy and stuff too, because I did go back and play 7 after I played Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I went back and played all of the original 7. Super fun. I understand the turn-based stuff now, like why people really like it for Final Fantasy. I've played plenty of other turn-based games. My favorite game of all time is a turn-based game, Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door. So I'm not opposed to turn-based coming back, but also I'm totally cool with the action style that like 15 and 16 had, especially 16's. I love 16's gameplay. Also, the story's great and the music's phenomenal. It's probably my favorite Final Fantasy. And it's not even traditional Final Fantasy gameplay. So yeah, now the Xbox guys get to enjoy it, and I love that. After that was same day on the 8th was the PC Gaming Show. Another cool announcements, extra looks, games that have already been announced that people are excited for. Heck yeah. Cool. After that was the Steam Next Fest, so Steam had stuff going on. That was on the 9th. Heck yeah. Just all kinds of shows showing off games and things like that. That's pretty typical of June, and I think there's some in July coming up, if I remember right. PlayStation should have something, I hope, unless they just do a bunch of state of plays. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm sure Nintendo has some directs and stuff like that, but we'll see. After that was Dune Awakening on June 10th, which this game actually looks super fun. I'm not a huge survival crafter guy, but I do enjoy it, especially with friends. But this one looks like I could actually enjoy it solo too. There's a few that I really do enjoy solo, and this one looks like it could be one of those. And I'm not a big Dune guy, but maybe this gets me in the Dune because I do want to try it. I want to let some of my buddies know about it, and I want us all to try and play it cooperatively together because it does look good. It was definitely one of the more anticipated games this month, so one of the more popular games. But yeah, Dune Awakening looks great. I'm excited to give it a go here pretty soon. After that, which it was actually the same day, was a game that was very anticipated and was probably going to be a lot more popular than it was if it weren't for its bad performance and people were getting like refunds on PlayStation and stuff like that. And that was Mind's Eye, which makes me sad because I had a friend who was super excited about it. He ended up not getting it after he saw performance stuff with it. He's waiting until it gets updated, kind of like Cyberpunk. And that's what I'm going to wait for too, because he's the one who got my eye on it. And I was like, okay, yeah, this actually does look pretty good. And I was going to wait to get it anyways, but now I'm definitely going to wait. Which sucks because I'm sure the developers worked hard. Most of them do. You know, they really care about what they're making. It's always the guys in the chairs, shareholders, big wigs who don't actually know anything about making games. They're just trying to make money, who push stuff out before it's ready. I would prefer games being delayed over coming out sucking, like Mind's Eye, because now Mind's Eye has to rebuild itself, like Cyberpunk had to, or like games like No Man's Sky. But No Man's Sky is an incredible game now. Just, I don't know if Mind's Eye would be able to do it. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. I don't know. We'll see. After that was the Altar, or the Altars, or something like that, on the 13th. It was very anticipated and I think very popular. If my friends list on PlayStation says anything about it, then it's a very popular game because I saw a bunch of my friends playing it. I have a few hundred friends on PlayStation, and there were probably at any given moment, the most I saw was probably 15 to 20 people playing it all at once on the day it released. So that was, and for about a week after that. So I don't know if anyone's still playing it, but it was definitely popular. I don't know what it is, and like I said, I'm not really going to get into it. I'm going to look at the games later and see which ones I actually want. Add them to the wish list. After that was the Gex trilogy that came out on the 16th. I never played the Gex games at all, but I know people really enjoyed them. That did pretty well, I think. It's popular enough. On the 17th, there was a game called Scum, which I saw some stuff about. I don't really know a lot about it, but I think it did decently enough. Also on the 17th was FBC Firebreak. I've never played any Alan Wake games or Control or anything like that, but I know that FBC Firebreak is in the same universe. And I've played it for a few hours with a buddy of mine, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I haven't been back to it yet. But I think it did popular enough. I think I saw a news thing this weekend, actually, about how it had 1 million players just on Game Pass and like just hit that, and that's pretty crazy. Like, good for them. I'm glad because it was fun. It's not like the most fun I've had this month playing a game, but it was fun. That's a good game. I think it'll do well. After that was Rematch, which I've been seeing a lot of people play. I did not think it was going to be as popular as it has been, because originally it's just like kind of an anticipated game. Like, it made the list, but it's way more popular than I thought it would be. I'm seeing videos of it on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok, and I'm seeing a bunch of my friends on PlayStation play it. A couple of them are even talking about it. I was just like, it's basically just actual real people Rocket League, so soccer, but there's, crazy moves and stuff like that. So good for them for the game being successful, the developers of that. Way to go. I've been seeing, I know this one's anticipated, this next one coming out on the 19th also, or already came out, sorry. Raito Remaster, The Mystery of the Soulless Army. I have heard of these games before, the Raito series, but man, the amount of ads I saw for this, and still have been seeing since it's been out. And also people talking about it on social media. There's people who are really enjoying it. So I'm like, okay, it was actually popular. And now, last but not least, because it's only been out for a little bit, but people are already like, oh, Game of the Year. Which I have no doubts that it's a great game. Not my personal Game of the Year. Won't be, because I'm probably not going to play it. Not this year. I already got a backlog of games. This game's going on my backlog, and that's Death Stranding 2, On the Beach. So, because I know I'm going to enjoy it when I do get it, but I'm not going to play it this year probably. But I've been seeing a lot. It's very anticipated by people before it came out, and now it's doing very well. It's very popular. People are enjoying it. And yeah, those are the games for June. and hopefully you guys enjoyed, and sorry that Expedition 33 and Oblivion Remastered got in my way of getting the video out, early in the month, so it would be a most anticipated list instead of what were the most popular games of June list. Anyways, thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and toodaloo.